Good morning, Canadian Yarn Heart. My name's Alyssa, and today I'm going to be making a cardigan. So this is going to take a couple of days. I am going to be using a Loops and Threads shimmer shawl. It is a light 3. It says a 3.75 millimeter needle and a 3 millimeter needle hook. I'm going to be making something very lacy with it, so I'm using my Tulip 6.5 millimeter needle hook. Now, I do know that this yarn is discontinued. I did buy it a few years ago from Michael's. I do like it. A good supplement, because I've made it with this, is Shawl on a Ball from Lion Brand. Now, this is a little bit larger. This does say it is a 4 millimeter hook, or a medium 4, and you can use a 5 millimeter needle and a 6 millimeter hook. I do find that because I'm using Lacy, it's not going to matter. I'm going to move over to the overhead cam. Actually, I am going to cast on or chain 180, and then I'm going to show you how I measure it before I move over. So I'm just going to chain. So I made my slip knot, and then I'm going to pull my loop through, and you're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to do that 51 more times, and I will be back to show you how I measure it. Okay, so I have 161 on here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it, because it is for me. I'm going to wrap it around my shoulders, and there's perfect fit. So that'll fit well, nicely. So now I'm going to move you over to the overhead camera, and I'm going to show you how I work it. All right, so as I said, I am using a 6.5 millimeter hook. So what you're going to do is turn, and you're going to single crochet this first row. I do that because it makes the next row or a border row a lot easier to have. So you're just going to single crochet in each of these holes. Now I'm going to pause you, and I will come back when we're done, just so that I'm not wasting time sitting here filming something you've already seen. But I do hope to earn your like and subscription today. I do know that this project will take multiple days to finish, so I will probably not be filming more after I finish this one today, but it'll be a secondary video that I'll just keep adding on, showing the different days and the progress. And so I will be doing that. So I'm going to pause you now, and when I come back, I will have the first row done. So now I have gotten my chain, my single crochets. I've chained 3, and you're going to skip this hole. Actually, you're going to chain 4. That's right. I forgot about that 4th one. You're going to skip 1, and in this one, you're going to double crochet. And then you're going to chain 1. You're going to skip 1, and you're going to double crochet in the next one. That's pretty much the pattern. Skip 1, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, and you're going to do that till the end of the row. I'm just going to keep going till I get to the end of the row. I will join you to show you the next row is just the same as this one, and then I will come back. So there we go. There's the first row, and that's what it looks like. So the next row, you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn, and you're going to put a double crochet right there. continue with chain 1, double crochet right there. That is the pattern. I would normally, if I was doing pockets, I would have made the pocket first, show you how to make the pocket, but this won't have pockets. It's just a kind of a lacy cover up. So you're going to do this pattern for 17 inches. So it is going to take some time. Might take me a day or two before I come back for the next to show you what I do after I do the 17 inches. So it might be a little while, but you're just going to keep continuing on, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, then at the end chain 4, and you're going to repeat. So do hope to earn your like and subscription. If you have a question or comment, by all means leave it below. I will see you in just a second, but I will be back when I have 17 inches. All right, so I have my 17 inches and I have just done, I'll pull them out. I have, now what we're going to be working on is the front panel, and I'll show you what I do. It's very, very simple. All right, so you want to do the exact same thing you've been doing. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet. Now, you're going to count out 40 stitches because you're doing the front panel right now. And the way I do that is that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to keep going till you get 40. And the reason is you have 160 stitches. You want to divide it by 4 because you got to have your 2 front panels. So you're getting the number for that, which is 40 stitches. So you're going to have 40 on each side in the front and 80 in the back. So I'm going to continue on to do the 40 stitches. I'm going to place a marker and then I'll show you a quick way to get that number for a crocheted project. It won't entirely work for a knit, but for crocheted you can get it a very simple way. So I'll show you that when I come back. All right, so I've got my 40 stitches. Now, to show you what I'm going to do for the next part, we're going to pull you up a bit. I'm going to stand up so I can actually see. You're going to take both ends. Now, this is a quick way to get the number 40. Oh, I forgot to place my marker. So I'm going to place my marker right here. I'm going to put a second one here just to keep my stitch from frogging out on me. So now, I have the wrong end. There we go. So you want to fold it in half, and that is exactly where your place markers go. So take this one out, put that in there. Now, when you get to your place marker, you're going to turn, and you're going to work this section. I'm not sure for how many inches. I think it's only about 5, 3. So I will do that and I will come back because this is the armhole we're working in. So you have to do about 5 or 6 inches, but I'll measure that out and I will tell you when I come back. So I just did the math, and what I want to do now is about 10 inches on this part. So you're going to do 10 inches. I will come back when I have 10 inches and then, well, show you what to do from there. Okay, so I have my 10 inches. As you can see, there's the marker, there's my 10 inches. So now I'm going to cut a tail and we're going to finish and pull it through that, and that one is done. Now you're going to go into here. You're going to go in right beside the place marker, the marker you've placed. You're going to grab your yarn. I'm going to give a bit of a tail. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you didn't plan the second marker, you're going to have to count out, do over 80, and then you will get to the 40 stitches for the front panel. For where you, if you did place your marker, you're just going to work over to your place marker. That way. Go. You just do the same thing again. Chain 1, double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. And you just keep doing that until you reach the marker. And then you're just going to turn when you get to the marker, and you're going to continue like you did with the front panel. So for 10 inches, you're going to do the back, and then you will do the exact same thing for the front panel. And I will show you when we come back after that, because I don't think I need to show you the front panel or the back panel. I can pretty much showed how it's done with the one front panel. So we're just going to keep going. Like I said, I will be back when I finished the front panel or the back panel and then the second front panel. And I will show you how to stitch it up. Okay, so now that I've gotten the back and both sides done, we're going to sew up the sides and we're going to darn in the top seam. Now, if you wanted a vest, you can easily stop when you're done darning this in. You're just gonna grab them and go back and forth. Grab 4 bars and go back and forth. And you're gonna do that along this front panel and the back, and then the second front panel and the back. And as I said, would make a perfect vest if you like vests. I like cardigans, so I'm gonna do sleeves. So I'm just going to keep going. Figured I could show darning process a bit better on this one. So just going to finish darning up, and then I will come back and show you how to do the sleeves if you're interested in sleeves. Okay, so there's that is. If you wanted to, you could just fold it inside out and there would be a vest. I, however, am going to be doing sleeves. So we're going to put that in there where that is. Let's grab my yarn. Double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. Round. Go to that spot. Again, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, and go into this one. Now you're going to skip 1, and you can probably go into each of these bars. So you're just going to do the same pattern over and over. So chain 1, slip into this bar spot. One, into this one. So you're going to do this all the way around, and then you're just going to slip the 2 stitches together at the end, just like you would if you were doing a circle. And then you're probably going to want to do about 16 to 17 inches. That will be, actually I'll probably do 8 inches with the 6.5 millimeter hook, and then I will do another 8 with a 6 millimeter hook just to make it a little bit smaller, fit the arm a little bit better. Have a single crochet. And that's pretty much how you do it. Just going to keep going around. So at the top, you're going to want to find a hole, because that's where the two come together. You just go together. 1, 2, 1, and just keep continuing on. Single, double, and then a single and double. And that is the first row of the sleeve. You're just, like I said, you're going to go, I'm probably going to go for about 8 inches, and then what I will do is I will change to a smaller hook so that I'm not decreasing anything, but I am just slightly making the sleeve a little bit tighter on the arm. This, I like a tighter fit, but you could just as easily do 15 to 16 inches. And if you're not sure which one you want to do, try it on as you're making it. Put it on and see if you need to do another inch or 2. That's usually what I do. And that way you're getting a pretty good exact fit of how you want to make this cardigan fit. So if you wanted to do 3/4, you could stop. If you just wanted to do like a little t-shirt type sleeve, you could stop there. I'm going to probably do a full sleeve because I like having full sleeves. I did actually find that when I wear the one I have made out of shawl and a ball, it is a little warm. So it may not think it, but when you're sitting out in the summer. So now we're at the end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the hole to single crochet in there, slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue on. So I'm going to continue this way until I'm done the sleeves, and I will show you the finished product. All right, as you can see, I have it done, but it is really short. It does just go to about my belt line. I do not like that, so I'm going to, this is what the one looks like that I have done that's 26 inches long. So I am going to add to this one, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like. And open it up. Oh, that's the back. There's the front. And it's just a nice little covered lace that you wear. So there's that. I hope to earn your like and subscription. If you have a question or comment, all means leave it below. And I hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye.